In a few days, you're going on a trip that will demand everything from you. You are asleep, but you feel the backpack. Get up in the middle of the night, because it has caught you again, the fear of missing out. But you have this wild idea that one camera that you will grab can change everything. You grab the pack, put a new camera in, and now you are perfectly prepared. And then you want to take the picture of your life. You grab the camera and...
No! No!
Then you wake up from this nightmare because it was all a dream. Hey guys, welcome to a new episode. I hope you like the intro. But before we start, I will show you the latest piece of equipment I have been waiting for a long time now. The good guys from Hollyland sent me the Lark 150 wireless microphone system. I'm really picky about sponsors and collaborations because I can only recommend products that I want to use myself. And Hollyland will not see this video until I release it, so everything is completely unbiased. Someone is at the door. Oh, what a surprise! A package in this absolutely not staged scene. At least I'm genuinely happy. Let's grab the cutter knife and carefully open the package. And it's right here, the Lark 150, short ASMR sequence. And let's open this bad boy. The entire system is in this AirPod-like case. That is also a power bank. It's so small. What other manufacturers also do not offer is that two lavalier mics are included. Also cables to the camera and smartphone. Other manufacturers can learn something from this. Looking at you, Rode. Can someone tell me why peeling is so satisfying? The best part is that it just works the way you want it to. You take everything out, it connects automatically without you having to adjust or pair anything. 3, 2, 1 and it's ready. How easy is that? And for charging, just put everything back in a box. But what does the Lark actually enable me to do? This mic here? I don't need it anymore. This cables? Who the fuck needs cables? And I can finally record everywhere. I don't need a set anymore. Bye! I can be everywhere. I can be here in my office, but that's way too boring, so we go outside. Or I can be here, beside the train track. Far away from you. Or I can be here. Or I can be here. You can't see me, but I'm here. In the field. Or I could be here. In the middle of a swamp. I should have stayed home. Whew, finally back, guys. So, let me tell you what FOMO is. FOMO is short for fear of missing out. But what does this have to do with my backpack, you might ask? I overpack my backpack with so much gear because I'm afraid of missing a shot or situation. Since I don't know what's coming, I take everything I can carry like a freaking donkey. But that's unhealthy and heavy for sure. Therefore, I will show you some tricks and tips how to solve this problem, or at least I try. First, let's talk about the backpack. This one I just bought the other day. It's the LowePro Flipside 500 AW2. Yeah, what a name. I just own some other LowePro bags and the quality is good. They are not overly pretty, but the price is right. I don't like backpacks with side access, so this one here you can only open from behind. See? The reason is if somebody in a crowded area can open your sides, flappy flaps, everything can fall out or can easily be stolen. So I'm feeling a bit more safe when I am the only one who can access my stuff from the back. The only thing I don't like on this backpack, besides it looks like the most generic backpack in the world, are these flaps here to secure your hip. It's on a warm day, they feel like someone hugs you all the time and you can't remove or put them away, so yeah, it can be pretty warm. So that's for the backpack, so come with me now where I show you how I pack my bag. Welcome to the shelf, where I store all my cameras. Yeah, call me Captain Obvious. On the top of the shelf is the RB67. Further down we have the Fuji shelf. Next to it is the Olympus RD35, the Canon A1, a Canon 30V, and up there is my Polaroid camera. Let's go to the Leica shelf. Here we find a Leica M6 and a Leica M3. But this one is broken. Bad camera. That's all the cameras I own, but which one I will take first? The Fuji camera, Canon, Polaroid? Yeah, Mamiya. Come to me. Whoa, heavy. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to put such a heavy camera on top. With the Mamiya I shot the best pictures of the last trip I made. It was a trip to Berlin and I shot the James Simon Gallery. An absolutely beautiful building. If you are ever in Berlin, you have to pay it a visit. I've made these shots with Ilford XP2 400. Just fold it back together and put it in. And just like this, half of the space in the backpack is gone. The Mamiya was also the reason I've bought this backpack in the first place. And now you can see why. The next camera will also be a film camera. But who will it be? Of course the M6. This is no surprise. On the M6 I have the 35mm Nokton 1.4. Absolutely beautiful lens and so small. A small tip by the way, the original LH6 sunshade for this lens costs €80. I bought a step-up ring and a 49mm lens shade. With this combo I wouldn't get vignetting in the corners. And it just looks as sexy as the original lens shade. For just €11. The next lens I will definitely take with me is my other M lens, the Voigtländer 50mm 1.5 Nokton. But first let's grab the M6 and put it in a backpack. This seems like a good place. And the Nokton, oh, this seems good. The next camera would have been the M3, but yeah, you know. So as a backup for the M6 we have the Canon A1. It's a good and reliable camera, but it needs batteries. On the camera is a 50mm 1.4 from Canon. No surprises. It's a bit unfortunate because I have to take two separate set of lenses with me. And I don't even have a 35mm for the A1. So I have to take this lens with me. It's a 35-105 zoom lens. I used in my first video for the night shots with Sinister. So this one has to come with me as well. So that are enough film cameras. The next one will be my digital Fujifilm camera. It's the XS10 and it has my favorite lens, the Fuji 23f2. This one I use for street photography all the time. It's a 35mm in full frame. This package definitely comes with me. And this is of course my video camera. Let's find a nice place. Above the Leica. The next lens I take with me for big ass buildings. I was in Potsdam and without this I couldn't take a lot of pictures. This one comes to the other side. Oh, and of course, the Lark. It's a pretty small package. This one will fit right here. The next thing is my Osmo action cam, which I use for filming right now. The most useful accessoire I have for this camera is the GoPro magnetic clamp. With this clamp you no longer need this strange looking GoPro chest harness. Just clip it to a shirt or backpack and you're not so noticeable anymore. See, holds anywhere. And because it's magnetic, you can easily put it on a lamppost and film yourself. The video quality is pretty good and it's small, so it fits here. Let's open the drawer of shame. Just kidding, it's all the lens caps and lens and dingens and dangen, you know. And batteries, yeah, batteries. And a dead cat. Yeah, that fluffy thing in the back is a dead cat. Down here I have prepared the things I will take with me in my backpack. I have only one camera strap and it's the Peak Design Leash. I just love to have only one camera strap. It looks like a seat belt, but you can't have it all, I guess. I put it up here. The next thing I just recently bought. It's a Peak Design cuff. It's just a fancy name for hand strap. I really like it for street photography purposes. The next thing is... it's a cleaning cloth in a small bag that prevents it from getting dirty. And a tripod plate from my big ass Manfrotto tripod. You will see at the end. Oh, this fits perfectly here. The next thing is my iconic light meter. And the most important stuff you always forget. Of course, some batteries for my Fujifilm and the Osmo Action. I only have 2 spare batteries for the Fujifilm. And don't forget the batteries for your analog cameras, or you will have a bad time. Let's put it in the side pouch for faster access. When I take freaking expensive medium format shots, I also want to be sure that the exposure is correct. So this iconic is a must-have, I guess. And I put it in the same pocket. Next thing you always forget, it's a cable release. Also a must-have for night photography. The Mamiya's mirror up function will not work if you don't have a cable release. And it will go in the same pocket as the rest. The Osmo has no headphone jack, so I need this too. Another short tip is to buy these rain sleeves. If your camera is not watertight, these are a must-have. These are cheap and also work with snow. And this little fella here should also be in every backpack. Together with a brush. This brushy is a normal makeup brush. They're usually cheaper than the ones made especially for cameras. And it works just as well. This backpack has a little pouch on the top. And this is literally perfect for film. And here's all the film I take with me for a 3-day trip. But first let's put the special ones on the side and concentrate on medium format. 5 rolls of Portra 400 120. I probably don't use it all, but it won't hurt to have it with me. My black and white film is Ford XP2 400. When it's overcast, of course. And next, 35mm in this beautiful Kodak case. In here I have 5 rolls of more expensive or higher ISO films. And the first one is the beautiful LowePro 400. Come on, get back in. Come, here, yes. The next one is Fuji Superior Extra 400. And the next one is the same film with the same long ass name. I don't want to repeat. Come on, let's... yeah. The next one is Ektar 100. I want to try this out for a long time now. And of course the infamous Cinestill 800T. And no, this is no Gorilla, these are my arms. This case will go in a pouch. The next film is LowePro Metropolis 400. I also wanted to try out for a long time now. And on the back on the side are 9 rolls of Kodak Gold 200. I think this will be enough. So everything will be crammed in this little poochy pooch and close the thing and back to the backpack. Come on, just go in. Yeah. Okay, that's all I guess. And when the bag won't close, just give it a gently push. Be careful, your equipment is expensive. In this front compartment, I usually put my chargers. For the camera, for the smartphones, for the tablets, for the action cams, or the blah blah blah. Just too many chargers. And of course some jackets. Let's close everything up. The last thing I will show you is how I store my overly huge tripod. The backpack has a flap, which I have to fumble out first. You can put the tripod legs down here and secure the rest in the top of the backpack. And I'm finally done. And of course it's way too heavy. I probably need a lighter tripod. In the end, I have a compilation of tips and tricks for you that I have compiled over time. If I would tell you everything here, it would blow up the whole video. So you can read everything in peace and even add to it. Hey, you're still here. These were all the tips. Soap in my eyes. If you have any tips that can improve everyone's trip, then please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I have some bonus pictures for you with Kodak Gold, because you have made it this far. Until next time guys, take care, bye. Oh, not in the lens, not!